afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we'll get a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too. Mid-90s and a great assortment of off-speed pitches. You'll know if Marquez is on early.
This one off today.
The center fielder.
And
Reyes.
hit out towards second. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. At the plate now, Al Kaline. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. This is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. One of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. With one gone in the inning. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. Three runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting second, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two outs here with a runner at third. Skied into straightaway right. The shed is there, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 3, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Frank Tanana gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hampson is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Batting third, the third baseman, Giambi.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. Fouled off. Helton on second. Hampson on at first with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. None out. Runners at first and second. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Dante Bichette up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now the 1-0.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Popped him up. He will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Don't have to wait long. Here is the shortstop as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right as the Tigers have opened it up even further. It's now 4-0. Into the box now, Frank Tanana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Bichette is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Left side, but well foul. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Giambi in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Willy.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Willy Castro. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Bounce down the third baseline. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. One for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Detroit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Larry Walker.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Chin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Blackmon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, German Marquez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. That's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Todd Helton, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Al Kaline. First pitch on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trammell. He collected a base hit his first time up. from the stretch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Detroit is out in front 4-1. Bottom of the third now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The second baseman, number 1.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Garrett Hampson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Into the box, Jason Giambi. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now. Striding in for the Rockies, Dante Bichette, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
At the plate now is Miguel Cabrera. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie.
Ready now is Robbie Grossman. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
1-0 the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter. Take a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
So 1-1.
Souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So here now is the pitcher. Frank Tanana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Giambi will take this one in for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Stepping in once again is Victor Reyes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ramos over at second. Grossman on at first with 2 down. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Story is retired, and there's one away. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next will be Larry Walker. First delivery to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers lead this one 4-1. And now in the box, Willy Castro. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Al Kaline, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Alan Trammell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Sheffield takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
First pitch on the way. Elias Diaz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
C.J. Cron will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Diaz on at first, nobody out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Todd Helton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Drive to right. There it goes. Looking up his K-line and gone up in as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And He struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And right into the shift. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-3 ball game. Yency Almonte takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Yency.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Now the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. The pitch.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Robbie Grossman will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Set, here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher, Tanana.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Frank Tanana. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette.
Dante Bichette.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Victor Reyes. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Willy Castro will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bichette is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next, it'll be Al Kaline. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on its way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In now, Trammell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Tigers lead it 5-3. Gregory Soto will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Castro in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Up next, Elias Diaz. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
At the plate, Yency Almonte, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
The first baseman, Todd.
Well, the batting order turns over now and set to go Todd Helton. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Daniel Norris takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Garrett Hansen will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, he sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A strike to even the count. 1-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Dante Bichette would be next. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Tigers 5. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now here is Jonathan Scope. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cam.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Next to stand in is Robbie Grossman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Willy Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. high in the air down the right field line. Bichette is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Tigers strand a pair. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Jack Morris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Jack Morris.
And now Dante Bichette 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Dante Bichette.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Morris is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to left, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot. To the plate now, Larry Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now at the plate, here is Elias Diaz. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fast. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So now the possibility of a pinch hitter comes into play, and if that's the case, here's what the Rockies have remaining at their disposal. Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 70.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Todd Helton, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He went deep back in the fifth. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball at this side.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's the 2-1. Called strike 2. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Willy Castro.
Next up for Detroit, Willy Castro. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Al Kaline. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
In now, Trammell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
At the plate now, Jonathan Scope, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trammell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Last breath for the Tigers. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Trammell is on his way home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The man on third with 2 down. 1-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
So it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Colorado Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Yency Almonte earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon